What's up? What's happening? It's the one and only Jeff Axel back with an intriguing hoop panel. Man, one day after one of the craziest trades in NBA history, Luka Doncic Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris, let's be official with it, traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round pick, and Jalen Hood, Shafino, and some other picks go to Utah. Random as hell. I thought it was like a fake post, in all honesty, once it got dropped in the group chat. Had to refresh Sham's page multiple times. Even NBA players thought the shit was fake. GMs and executives thought it was fake. And nobody believed this trade was real. Had no idea that Luka Doncic was even on the market. Allegedly, they don't like his conditioning, and they wasn't sure about committing $349 million Supermax to him. Now that he's traded, he's not eligible for that Supermax. So I'm pretty sure like he wants to lay hands and feet on Nico because he definitely deserved that money. Briefly, before I pass it on, Nico, he answered 3 questions and left Jason Kidd up there to die. Some of his quotes was cheeks. His explanations was terrible. Somebody, it was a good win move for now in the future. I don't really see the vision, brother. You don't trade a generational player. Even if he's out of shape, he is averaging 28, 8, and 8. You don't make trash decisions like that. I don't understand this trade at all for Dallas. They definitely alienated their fan base too. Mark Cuban would never have made a move like this. It's just really surprising. So, E, I'm gonna start off with you real quick. How do you feel about this trade?
First off, this trade was the most randomest ever. Like it came at a weird ass time. I was just watching I was watching the Benavidez fight. Just you know what I'm saying? Like, did I get this damn news that Luca got traded to the Lakers? Like, bro. First off, like the trade makes sense for LA for the simple fact that Braun is almost out of here. They need a star in LA to attract everybody to come, attract more people to come there. So I understand that. But like, you go to trade Anthony Davis, who was basically one of the key parts of you winning the championship, and has been playing well this season, and has been healthy most of the season. Like, and there was no, I guess there was an issue of him saying something about what they needed a big man. He was tired of playing the 5.
Yeah,
But he's already naturally a 4. But like if you think about it, their greatest success was with him being at the 4 and having someone else be at the 5. They
that's
won a
true.
championship. They won a championship like that. So I understand why he would say that. And they didn't have no capable back bigs anyway besides him. Jackson Hayes been inconsistent. Shit. Christian Wood is hurt.
Coloco.
Who the rookie? He's a rookie, right? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like the second,
second
third
year,
year.
his
Oh,
second year, second. I think it's second, third year, one or two. But like he hasn't been like, come on now, like, but like, yeah, this is definitely a crazy trade. Dallas is the fucked up to send their fucking franchise player to another. Like, come on, bro, like doesn't make sense. But all right,
I dig it. Jay Boogie, how you feel about this trade?
uh, you know, it's the Western Conference for you. You know, got to make big moves to get some W's or whatever. But for Dallas' sake, um, I'm not primarily going to say who won the trade, but I would say in terms of what the team needs. I mean, for Dallas, since Knifley was out with a major injury, you're going to need another big man with a similar skill set or, a little bit better. So they went out and get AD. And, you still got guys like the White Powell and some other big men off the bench. And then, with Gafford being there, I mean, I feel like for AD's sake, at least a starting 5. I mean, on paper, it don't look bad because you don't have that playmaker like Luka Doncic was for the Mavs. but you still got scoring, interior defense, and and scores off the bench like Jaden Hardy and what's his name, Quentin Grimes and them. So I just feel like this trade is random. I feel like both sides for what team needs is accurate. I just feel like the Lakers heavily downgraded defensively, especially on the interior, because even then when you traded D'Lo, you still could have picked up a true five big man that can defend where AD could have played the four. So I feel like him saying that, whatever interview he was on, triggered somebody. And then I guess GMs throughout the league or the GM from the Dallas and the GM from the Lakers just it's something deeper going on to what the trade happened because Luka was literally your franchise walking ticket. 5 straight consecutive all NBA first teams, led the league in scoring last year, carried your franchise to the finals since Dirt and Whiskey since 2011. So I mean, it's odd on both sides. Both GMs got to clear up on why they did these trades. But for what the team need, especially for Dallas' sake, is a little bit more. Well, both teams is accurate because, like I said, LeBron's 40, he can't carry all the weight. And then with Dallas, with Lively being out, really you got to hurry and replace somebody that can do what Lively can do, and you still get a prime Anthony Davis who only missed 5 to 6 games this season. So for the Lakers, I'm like, if you were gonna let go AD, you still could have picked up something similar to AD. You picked up somebody better offensively, but defensively, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just having my guy Kyrie because he got some type of help. I'm a big Kyrie fan, so I'm definitely still going to try to find me a Dallas Mavericks Kyrie jersey, Kyrie Irving jersey. So yeah, but I guess Mavs won to trade slightly just because you still get a two-way power forward still in his prime. Wasn't really injury riddled this whole season. It just now got to figure out the chemistry because both sides, what was going to, this trade was going to happen. So that's my take on that.
As far as that's concerned, I do agree with you that the Lakers do need to get an additional front court player. They still have another first round pick. Rumor has it they're going to be looking at Nick Claxton from the Nets and Rob Williams from the Blazers. So that would definitely help things out. I just think the Lakers won this trade, though. I just feel like Luka long term is better because AD is going to be 32 this year.
Yeah.
And I kind of get the win now possibilities, but we kind of going to find out about Derek Lively, too. He was talking pretty spicy, and I think a lot of his buckets came from Luka. So we're going to find out, like, how legitimate he is.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't really say who really want to trade like that because, like you said, Luka was the reason why Lively had a season he had last season. So, it's I'm not mad if people say the Nuggets want to trade because at the end of the day, like you said, long term, he's younger than AD, and he's been, pretty much healthier than AD throughout his career. But, like I said, it's just random. So, and then like I said, for LA, LeBron, getting, he's literally old man age, so you gotta give him, some type of help. Which AD's been balling out this year, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Tay, what you think about this trade? And then we'll reconvene on this topic, but I just gotta get your thoughts on this trade.
I understand why both teams did it. Like, I definitely do get why the Lakers did it. I mean, like, realistically, were the Lakers gonna win with LeBron and AD? No. They're only getting older. They started the roster just getting worse and worse. Like, it's long gone from like a couple years ago when they made the D'Lo trade and all that stuff. Like, you can start like the Lakers have been trending down, so they got to do something. And if someone's offering you a young franchise altering player like Luka, you take it. You don't even think about it because if you think about it, they might be like, well, never mind. Actually, I accept it and move on. So, I mean, they got the better player. The Lakers definitely got the better player in the deal, and this now also ensures them a future because, like, we would always say it, Lakers had no future. Like, what are we doing after AD and LeBron? And they got something better than picks. Like, they're like, if they did trade for picks, they would not hit on anyone that would be better than Luka. Like, I can guarantee that. So, they got a number one pick, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I'm not mad at them not getting any picks, really either team. It was only one first, but this wasn't one of them trades. You only trade a lot of first when you're trying to keep players on your team, like, and then on top of that, Lakers have no first really. I mean, the Mavs, they've been trading their first recently. So yeah, neither of these teams really have any first to just be given out. And then on top of that, even if they did, both these teams are going to be playoff teams. Like, do you really want 4 20th picks? Like, do you really want that? Probably not. It's not the NFL. In the NFL, yeah, but it's just a little different. So, I like it for both teams. I really do like the Mavericks roster. You can move Clay down to the 2, Kyrie to the 1. It opened up a spot. They didn't really have a power forward. They just opened up another spot. It made them more versatile, I guess you could say. Put 80 at the 4, Gafford or Lively at the 5. And now, you can play like PJ Washington at the 3, Clay and Kyrie. I really like that lineup. They got Najee Marshall and Quentin Grimes off the bench. I like their roster. I like their roster construction. They wanted to pick identity, and you got to look at it. You look at like the wings and stuff. They're all like defensively minded, So I guess GM seen that, was like, let's just, let's throw another one out there. Even though the Mavs already had a solid defense, it's probably going to be top 5, So they got one of the best defenders in the world. So yeah, I don't really mind it. Again, it benefited both teams. It will hurt the Mavericks though in the long run. Like, looking back on it, like 5 years from now, when the Mavericks don't win anything, they're gonna look back at it like, yeah, man, we probably could have kept Luka. But for the time being, I understand it. Like, 2 guards, like, do you really win like that? I don't know. I'm still trying to process it. It's not a bad trade for either team, though. I wouldn't say that.
I kind of hate it for Dallas. I see what y'all saying with the roster. I just think they just took a step backwards. That's just my opinion.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I get that too. I mean, but let's not like they didn't get Anthony Davis. Like, if they got like Siakam or something, like, okay, all right, come on. They got a Hall of Famer. Like, in return. Like, you gotta look at it like that. AD is a great player. Like Jay Boogie said, he's at power forward now. Like, that's what he wants to play. He didn't want to play center. He's probably gonna look better. Last time we seen him play power forward, he was the best player on the court. In the bubble, he was playing power forward. He was the best player on the court. In New Orleans, he played with DeMarcus Cousins. He was the best player on the court. So, I mean, the proof has been there. So they just trying to see what's up. Like, AD could turn it up. He could look like a completely different player. He could hit us, but I told you so.
Yeah,
What you gonna say, Jay?
No, y'all go ahead. I was just agreeing. I was just saying, yeah.
Potentially, I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Still, I just think the Lakers kind of won, especially getting a star player, because like they say getting star players to bail them out, and I fucking hate it. I'm just looking at it from that perspective. Like, they need some real struggle years. They always a random star that wants to like bail them out. Like, Bron wanted to pull up, and I just hate it. I need them to go like a 10-year drought of like fuckery.
You see the scores to the Mavericks game right now?
Last I saw was 39-19.
50-19.
50? Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Into the first quarter. The Cavs scored 50 points in the first quarter.
To be fair, I think PJ Washington's out, Kyrie's out, and like Gafford too. So they're resting like everybody after this shitty trade. So, I mean,
who they playing, say?
The Cavs.
Oh shit! Well, damn.
yeah, I mean, just to be fair, like we put that out there, they're resting like all of their starters. I guess giving everybody time to process. Jay Kidd, if you seen his face during the press conference, he's still trying to process the shit. His mind ain't on this game. He claimed it was, but like, you don't get blindsided by that and just be good the next day to coach. Like, you just gonna be like, hold on, man.
Ooh, man.
So, next topic. It's going to be an eventful deadline. Like, that definitely set it off.
Big time.
And it's a lot of players that we hear on the market. We hear about De'Aaron Fox potentially getting traded. I'm seeing some rumors about Zach Lavine, Vucevic getting moved potentially to the Warriors. The whole Jimmy Butler saga, that definitely fell down a couple pegs after this. And then you see smaller deals like Cam Johnson potentially being on the market. His value probably changed after this deal. Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, some names I've been seeing. Bruce Brown, Daniel Gafford, Nick Claxton. So you just see a lot of different names. So who you interested in seeing being moved?
Zach Lavine. Get Zach Lavine up out of there. Get Zach Lavine up out of Chicago. That man has, even though he's been somewhat injured, but still he is hooping right now for the Bulls and been hooping for them for the last few years. But get Zach Lavine in a winning situation. He's never been in a winning situation.
Yeah, man. Like the fact that he's averaging 25, 5 and 5, shooting 50% from the field and 40 from 3. I was telling Tay over the summer, I was like, I understand people look at his contract and think it's horrible, but he produces every year, man. Like, he's been a consistent 20-point scorer for about 8 straight years. So I don't really understand. Like, it's way worse players that, like, I understand. I don't know. His contract ain't that fucking bad to me. I guess I'm looking at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's 29 years old. He might have some defensive issues here and there. If you get him in the right system, I think he'll buy in at this point in his career.
Yeah.
He got to lock up. I agree, man. If Golden State, they should have swung it over the summer. They ain't want to get rid of fucking Pods and
Nah, he sucks. They gonna do it now.
His values tanked though. Like, they should have did it over the summer. They saying like, oh, we like Podziski. Averages 9 points a game. It takes charges. Right. Like, man, fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Zach Lavine on the market. They was trying to give him away over the summer. That's what tripped me about Chicago. They like, we ain't gotta give us first round picks. Give us Podziski in like a couple seconds. And they like, nah, we want Pods. Fucking idiots, man. Now they want to pay more to get him. But Jay Boogie, who do you feel like is anybody else you want to see get traded? Like, before I move on to Jay?
Vucevic too. He put him in a winning situation also.
Yeah, me and you were like one of the few fans of Vucevic. Like, if Darius is on here, he'd be spazzing out. He don't think he's a good player. Like, he's consistent 20 and 10, bro.
Right, he been consistent 2010 since he stepped in Orlando. Right.
Like, Tay and Darius, they hate Vucevic for whatever reason. I'm like, he's a quality player,
man. Hey, look, on the last episode when I compared Vucevic to the other power forward, that's why I kept looking at. Oh, bro, I was sitting there like, did they listen to what I was saying? And bro, him and Darius was like, wait a minute. What did I say? Like, they didn't even let me finish my word. I'm like, hold on, wait, no. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to think. If Vucci Mane doesn't go to Golden State, I'm trying to think what other teams could use him at this moment.
The bum
He
ass
just stay in Chicago.
You said who?
The bum ass Lakers.
they need like a defensive presence. So I don't know if like they gonna go for a defensive minded center, especially with like Luka there. Like Luka and Vucevic, that's gonna get cooked in the pick and roll.
Woo, boy, it's every play.
But outside of Golden State, I'm trying to think. Nah, he's too good to be a backup for the Clippers.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He can be a backup. He can definitely be a back. He's not that good. To starter only. He can be a backup.
Him and Zubac would be a crazy front court. I don't know if they got the cap for that though.
Yeah.
Shit, if I'm Denver, I'll try to see what's up.
Really?
Interesting. Woo. Him and Jokic.
Yeah, they needed like a backup center, man. Like DeAndre, props to him for being a veteran, but like they got a hole at the backup center.
Well, that would be an impulsive move to do that though, because remember they drafted a big. He just tore his Achilles.
Yeah, Vucci only got 1 or 2 years left on his contract though.
I don't know.
They need another
kind of
piece.
a waste.
I don't like Denver is currently constructed. Like, if they want to compete, they got to get another score. If they can't get it on the wing,
Yeah.
I would at least look into it.
Yeah.
It's like them minutes when Jokic is on the bench, everything plummets. I don't know what they could do, like trade salary cap wise. I had to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would at least see what's good.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Another contending team or team that's on the cusp that could use him. I'm really trying to think.
I can't say you really can't say no any other team in the Eastern Conference like that because outside of the Cavs, obviously Boston, the Knicks, because the Knicks still waiting on Mitchell Robinson to come back.
Please don't. I would not want Vucevic at all. That would ruin everything that we worked for if we trade for Vucevic.
That's why I was like in the Eastern Conference. I'm like he might as well go right back to the West because I really don't know what other team in the East, for playoff contending wise he can go to.
You can go to the Bucks.
Yeah, I was going to say the Bucks.
You can go to the Bucks.
Younger version of Brook Lopez, not as good of a defender, but
Shit. Phoenix could use him.
Who?
Phoenix.
He's better than Nurkic. Yeah.
Wait, Nurkic. Please get Nurkic out of Phoenix. I can't stand him. Ooh. Get him out.
They're trying to give Nurkic away for sure.
Get him out.
Shit. Yeah, Phoenix, that could work. But, like, I think, yeah, it'll be, I don't know, maybe they move him for Grayson Allen or some shit. Grayson Allen to pick. Something like that. That'll kill their shooting.
This should tell you how good Vucevic is. Like, just we can't even find a team for him. You just said trade Grayson Allen for Vucevic. He's on that level. He's not that good, man. We can't even find a team for him to go to. Like, he's a bull for life. I mean, he just got a certain play style. Like, you just don't want it. Like, if he was a defensive center, you'd say you would have named any team here. But the fact that he just scores, like, you got to think about that. Like, who wants a center like that?
He grabs boards too, though, to be fair.
I mean, I would hope the Bulls don't got any other rebound. I guarantee if he goes to another team, he gonna go from 10 boards to 6. I guarantee.
No.
They're gonna have him hovering around the 3-point line.
No,
I'm trying to, bro. They're gonna have him hovering around the 3-point line, and the power forward. I'm trying to tell you, his game, everything's gonna cut in half for Vucevic on any other team. He is in the best situation he possibly can be. Anything else, I don't know. You're a bad GM if you trade for Vucevic, in my opinion. That's just me. I would never. Nope.
I don't know. I really think Denver should look into it.
They need a defensive center, though. If anything, right? They would need defense. They don't need that.
I dig it, but like they need offensive punch when Jokic goes to the bench too.
Yeah, but he not the answer. He not better than. I'd rather have Michael Porter Jr. with the ball in his hands than Vucevic and Jamal Murray. Vucevic is not the answer. Like, Vucevic is like, he would have to be like a stretch big. Like, literally pass it to him, shoot, maybe get in a post a couple times. But I think if he was on that team, he'd just shoot. and that would be with he would benefit playing with Jokic, but then you got them at the 4 and the 5, like they're gonna score right back. You know what I mean? So I don't Vucevic, like he's a good player. His play style, I just don't like it. I don't like it on any team. Like, and he's gonna hurt you more than he'll help you. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's good, but do you want that style of play? I don't.
I'll say,
like, none of y'all would be happy if y'all got Vucevic on your team. Nobody on this panel right now would be happy if y'all got Vucevic. I wouldn't. If he went to the Celtics, you wouldn't. He went to Brooklyn, you wouldn't. He went to Memphis, you wouldn't. Nobody wants Vucevic. There's a reason for that.
oh my!
I'm just calling it how I see it, man.
We'll revisit on Thursday, bro. I think he gets moved.
Oh my! I didn't even say anything. Yeah, but I already said my team.
You don't want him.
So a name I've been seeing, he's not a star, but I think he's a quality role player on a bad team. Chris Boucher. Where do y'all think he could go?
Oh, I could definitely see him based off his, play style defensively. He can knock down threes, athletic. Probably if you go to the Eastern Conference team, I'll probably say Milwaukee. Because, Brook Lopez, the way he moves his feet defensively, I'd be scared. I'd be like, bro, just sit down. Dude, like, you don't want to move, bro. Like, I know you're getting old, but I'm like, no, bro. Like, no, we don't need that. But the Bucks do need a little bit younger legs in the big man department.
Even athleticism, for sure.
Yeah, so Chris Boucher would, and then Giannis, he's still an elite defender in the paint and versatile. So it ain't like his mobility is limited. So, like, if you get someone to pair him with that, and then on top of that, like I said, Boucher still can knock down threes. Not maybe to the Brook Lopez standard, but he's still,
He's above average. Like, he can shoot.
He might be better than Brook Lopez, actually. He might.
Yeah, he might. I say he might, so. Oh, let me ask you this. Damn, because I was seeing on TikTok, like, Middleton was like in those discussions, to be let go too. I don't know why, but
they need to do that.
Yeah, because
it's about time.
Yeah.
That's done.
His jersey's gonna get retired in Milwaukee and everything. Like, shout out to him, but it's time.
Yeah, because
he won a championship there, Tay. He was like the second option.
Wait.
He was there for about 9-10 years. Like, his jersey's going up there, though.
All right, but hear me out.
2-time All-Star. It's going
right. Hear me out. Mm-hmm. Why Michael Redd wore 22, right?
Yeah. He did. Oh.
Red
I think someone should wear number 22 in a couple years. I don't know. Was Chris Middleton better than Michael Redd?
Michael Redd. No, he wasn't. But he was a part of the championship run. He played a major part in that championship. He was second in school.
No, man.
No, they don't get there without. Remember, Giannis got hurt. He had that 40-point game. Like, nah, we can't. He's gonna get there, bro.
So
you think sounds crazy? Milwaukee don't put up a lot of jerseys, man. You gotta look at it like that. They didn't even retire Ray Allen's jersey, which is fucked up.
But like,
Giannis
you
is
don't
wearing
think.
it.
Right.
Who do you think was the second best player in that playoff run? Was it Drew or was it Chris Middleton? Because they're not
like Drew played well defensively.
Oh wow!
But like, you don't remember that game where Giannis was out against Atlanta?
I remember
44.
I remember.
Like, Middleton had some big ass performances. He averaged like 23 that whole playoff run. I gotta give it to Middleton. Like, Holiday did his thing, but like,
he's not the scorer that Middleton is. So
yeah, Middleton was closing games and shit.
Yeah.
Like, his jersey's gonna go up. It sounds crazy, but it's gonna go up, bro. He did enough. He was there long enough. Like, he was there over 10 years. Like, it's going up, Tay.
Nobody would have wear number 22 anyways. Whatever.
And I think Michael Redd only made the playoffs twice with the Bucks.
Yeah.
So like, and then he was injury riddled within his prime too. So it's like,
Red was better though, for sure.
Yo, yeah, he was
That's
better.
that's all I was saying. I was just it's kind of weird, you know.
Yeah.
But they didn't retire Ray's jersey. Ray was there about 8 years. He got to the playoffs multiple times, and Giannis is wearing that shit. So, man.
Yeah, but Giannis is like clearly better. But nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. But like Ray had like quality years in Milwaukee. It wasn't
how did he leave the team?
trade?
Did
Got
he ask
traded
for
to
it?
Seattle. It wasn't free agency.
Did he ask for it?
I'm trying to remember.
If he asked for it, you that once you ask for a trade, you're not getting your number retired. That's how it goes. As soon as you ask, you can play there for like 15 years. You ask for a trade?
Nah, not 15. I think the cutoff.
I mean, not 15, but
like
you know
10
what I
is
mean.
like
Like if he asked for a trade, no.
I don't know. Bartley asked for a trade in Philadelphia. He got his shit retired.
Yeah.
So it just depends, man. But like Middleton did enough as a second option to Giannis to get his number put up. He did enough.
Okay.
He was on the Olympic team too. So yeah, that shit's going up, bro.
Yeah. Because I think what happened. I think after they lost to the Sixers in the playoffs, for the next 2.5 seasons, they didn't make the playoffs again. Ray Allen on the Bucks.
Yeah.
So I guess because of the production with the team they had, you would have thought they would have bounced back. But I don't know if he asked, but I remember him training for Gary Payton. And Gary Payton looked terrible in that purple and white jersey. I was like, he got no sir.
That shit was nasty.
Disgusting, bro. That was sick.
He didn't like George Karl. Like I remember they was kind of like butting heads a little bit. And then they traded Big Dog, and then Cassell got traded. And, yeah.
Tim Thomas.
Yeah. But
no one likes George Karl, man.
At all.
Kenyon Martin got major beef from him. Scrap.
Chris Boucher, I think, like a team I mentioned earlier, I think Denver would really benefit from Chris Boucher.
Yeah.
Like, he could be a defensive guy. He could stretch the floor. He knows how to move without the ball. Denver has to make a move. I don't think Boucher is the only move to make, but I think that's helpful. I think another guy, Colin Sexton, he needs to go somewhere because I don't understand Utah's game plan. He's been averaging 18 this year.
Yeah, man, it's
Detroit need to put in a call. That's what I'm thinking about.
For who?
Colin Sexton. Like, as long as Ivy's out, they need like another backcourt scorer, another guy to create their own shot.
Yeah, and then he brings the intensity. So because I think their other backup guard, I don't know if he played point guard, is some dude. Last name started with an S. I can't.
Oh, Sasser.
Marcus Sasser, yeah.
Yeah.
He played point guard.
Yeah. So I'm like, if you bring in Colin Sexton, just for the time being, for this season, I would be mad at it because this dude pretty much been the best player for Utah this year.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, so it's because marketing, I felt like he had no other choice but to take that contract money because Golden State was supposed to get him, and they just the front office was just like, nah,
Because I'm not greedy.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, and then they almost had Paul George with they kind of dodged a bullet because Paul George just
hasn't played well. We can keep it real.
So it's like they really dodged the bullet with that one, but I feel like Larry Marketing went to the Warriors. This whole playoff season, we've been looking mad different because that's the type of player you need, and he's still young, and he's still, he can play the 3, 4, and the 5. So he ain't just a one position player. He can play multiple positions. So it's like, I don't know, man. I thought Marketing was gonna ball out this year, but when you get that big money, you're acting kind of funny. So I don't know why. Look, I said in my head, and I was just like, let me just go ahead.
Just say what you feel, brother. You good. Damn.
I'm just saying, I was like, you get that big money, you acting kind of funny. Because I'm just like, damn, bro. I'm looking at his stats. I'm like, damn, bro. And I was real high on him for years. So I'm just like, damn, bro. But I felt like he had no choice because Golden State had him right in his hand. They just fumbled the bag. So, but yeah, Colin Sexton. I always thought John Collins should have been left.
Oh, I think he's on the block too. Somebody should make a trade for him too, in my opinion.
Denver would be perfect for him, in my opinion too.
Yeah.
Because
Look.
yeah, because he now he's gotten better with shooting the ball, and then he's known for his dunks and whatever. So, and he's athletic. So I mean, I think for me it's more of what teams than players, because like you kept mentioning, Denver needs like somebody athletic, can score. So it's like, but yeah, this
Man, I just saw the Cavs and Mavs score. That shit 77-42 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And they about to score 185 points.
Good Lord.
damn rookie.
Another player that I don't know how he fits in with the Raptors timeline, but Jakob Poeltl, I don't know if anybody trades for him.
He's been forever, bro. I don't think he's been for the Raptors forever. So
I don't know. I guess maybe he stays there. I'm trying to think of other players that are probably on the market. Like I definitely think Clarkson gets traded too. He's averaging 16 this year.
I was just about to say, Jordan, there's a market for Jordan Clarkson.
I'm trying to think of some teams that need the scoring punch.
Yeah. The Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee could use him.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah, because you got like knockdown shooters, but Clarkson can give you 16 within 2 minutes. I mean, hell, he witnessed it before. So trust me, I know.
That's fair. Now, one of my least favorite players of all time apparently is on the market. That's Marcus Smart.
Back to Boston.
Hell no.
Oh, bro. Say,
but like, I sent it.
Don't start this, bro. Oh my god.
I sent it in the chat. Like the fact that he's played less games in the Grizzlies uniform than Chandler Parsons, and Grizzlies fans don't like Parsons at all.
We don't.
He's played less games than him. Like he's played 38 games in 2 years. Like you gotta let it go, man. Like they already got a better player in Jalen Wells. Wells this season is having a better year than Smart almost ever had. Like Smart only averaged 13 one time in his career. Wells is already averaging 13. Like,
and that's the thing, bro. I'm like, ain't no if, because I know we're going to, once we do trade Marcus Smart, we got to be real smart about this too, because we don't just want to just get somebody just to get somebody. So,
right.
Because I'm looking at this like, okay, when Vince Williams come back, there's your other defender. Scottie Pippen can defend. Jalen Wells be doing spectacular guarding everybody's best offensive player for a rookie. Like, so I feel like you said, Jeff, and we said this a few weeks ago in January. I was like, if we somehow snatch up Gafford and then, let Dallas get, got them deal with Smart in this, finger situation, because I'm like, defensively, bro, like, and then the lob, man, we got options. It's just the fact that I don't want us to wait too late.
Right.
So we got to think quick on our feet, because we got some very competitive games this month, of playing good teams, and we have a very mediocre record. I think we're like 13-11 against teams above 500.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just like, we got to think quick on our feet, because we still waiting on Vince Williams to come back. So once we do trade Marcus Smart, if we really do, we're gonna have to find something. So, because a brother over here is stressing out, because I'm like, shit. Let me go.
So, a mock trade that I saw, I personally wouldn't do it if I was y'all, but they were saying Smart, GG Jackson, and like a first round pick for Cam Johnson.
Fuck. I wouldn't do it. Nope. Because that and that's the thing that pisses me off. Teams know if we get a Cam Johnson and still keep like GG Jackson in them, we would be like really, really be dangerous. So that got to throw in something, to make it uncomfortable because GG Jackson just came back.
Yeah.
Bro, who's been out on play 38 games. Like, no, like we not for the no. That's why I'm like, we gotta be like, big boys in this trade deadline, not be some puppies. Like, being like Suge Knight and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come to death row. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta, because I'm like, this Luka Doncic trade, like I said, all this stuff happening in the Western Conference, and we gotta make moves.
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't no Eastern Conference team. Like, this is literally teams that you had a team that just came from the finals last season, then a team who haven't been to the finals since 2020. So all these moves is dictating, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Win now mode. So for us, like I said, we tried to trade Luke Kennard. Thank goodness that motivated him because he's been balling out for us. So he's definitely
recently, yeah.
So he's definitely staying. So I just feel like for us, we got to really think quick on our feet and not just trying to wait for no three-team trade deal because you don't want that to happen. So we just got to think quick on our feet for sure because Marcus Smart, as much he's been great for being like his presence and, being vocal, you're not on the court. Like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Thank goodness in hindsight, it allowed Scottie Pippen to do what he's been doing for us this season too. So it's like, but still, like, bro, like, you just won DPOY 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago. We picked you up for a reason. So I'm like, but
he always had injury issues. That's why, like, when people like, oh, y'all just traded for injury poor things, I'm like, Smart isn't durable either. And y'all are seeing what I've been saying. Like, the reason he got traded is because he was out for a month, and Derek White averaged 24 points a game that month. So that was one of the reasons why Steven's like, hold up, we really don't need him like that. So,
I mean, he could always go back to Boston, like Tay said.
Nah, I'm cool off that. No take backs. Like 60% of Celtics fans want him back. I'm cool. Hell no.
we could all but send him back home, dog. Send him back home, man.
He could get the green hair back and shit too.
Yes, sir.
See, everybody like, we thinking.
So speaking of last thing on Colin Sexton, I saw like a mock thing. They were just saying where they think he should go. Somebody mentioned OKC. That'd be dangerous if they was able to pick him up. They got first round picks to do it.
If he went to OKC, bro, that's a lock. I'm sorry.
Because like they need one more scorer. Because I don't know. Shout out to J Dub having a career year, but like when Shay's off the court, sometimes it looks a little nasty. And shout out to Aaron Wiggins getting 41 yesterday. I don't want to like discredit him. They just need another.
Is he a guard?
He's more of a 3.
Okay. Because I thought he was a guard for some reason. Okay.
He played guard too, but like he hasn't consistently been enough of a scorer for me to. I don't know. They need one more guy. They're just missing a little something to where like you. I mean, they're a great team, but.
Well, yeah, I'll say yeah.
In a series, I don't know. Like I haven't seen enough from J-Dub in the bigger games to make me feel comfortable with them. Like they're just gonna steamroll everybody. Like I know they got a good record, but there's a little something that's missing. I don't know what it is. Any other players that y'all want to see move? E, you got anybody?
No, I was just about to say like you still ain't see OKC fully healthy yet either.
Yeah, Chet's nice. I'm not discrediting that. Like, he's definitely an impact player. Great two-way player. I'm not discrediting that, but I don't know. I think they need a little bit something more on the perimeter. It's something missing. Tay, you got anybody?
Yeah, I do. Glad we're talking about the Grizzlies. Something I've been thinking about. I'm not gonna lie. They need to get Brandon Ingram on the team immediately. That would change the landscape of their team. The Grizzlies are lacking, like, not, I wouldn't say lacking, but they had a Brandon Ingram.
Mhm.
Right. That's just like, I would say you can send them Desmond Bain or something, like that's a upgrade. Brandon Ingram is way better than Desmond Bain. Don't do that. Come on now.
No, I'm
Way
not
better.
that joke.
No. Not you. Not you. The Celtics fan. That, bro. No, bro. Brandon Ingram is way better. They're not even on the same level. Anyways, the Grizzlies should definitely look into that. They got too many players. Like, it comes to a point where you got to start to do something. Like, you got to package it up, because you like Darius was saying a couple weeks ago, you're not gonna play. Y'all got 25 guys. Y'all not gonna play all them guys. Like, I need to figure out who is your guys and get rid of the other. Like, and I think Brandon Ingram, he's available. He's not gonna be that expensive. Like, me personally, they can have Desmond Bain. They can have what's that bum's name? Marcus Smart. First, whatever. I'm doing that for sure.
That's an overpay for BI, man.
I don't. It's not. It's not. Brandon Ingram is better than Desmond Bain at everything. Literally, everything. He has more size. He just brings a different dynamic to the team. They don't have. All Desmond Bain does is stand around the 3-point line. He'll take an occasional layup. Brandon Ingram he can close the game out. Like, they be needing that sometimes. Sometimes you need a guy that can hit 5 mid ranges back to back to back, and they don't have that. They need a 3-level scorer. They have no 3-level scorers on the team. That would be one right there.
Durability matters, yo. BI is playing under 60 games consistently the past few years. I'm not giving up Desmond Bain for him. I'm sorry.
You gotta do so. I am. And
Jaren Jackson's stepping up as a late game option for the Grizzlies too.
Why are you talking about durability? Desmond Bain played 42 games last year, played 58 the year before that. Come on, bro. It's the same thing. He might as well. He's been better this year, but I'm moving off of him. I'm not gonna lie. He's having his worst season too. Come on. You telling me Brandon Ingram not an upgrade?
Hey, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
That's an upgrade, bro. Yep. That's gonna make y'all gonna be scary if y'all get like Brandon Ingram or something like that.
I'm not knocking you on that. It just we built already like a core 3, with Jaren, Dez, and Ja. And
true.
So I just feel like, me personally, as good as it sounds when you hear it, when you watch, I'm not gonna mess with it, and I'm not gonna mess that up because simply just. Like I said, he's still having a down year, but he still had one of his better months last month. So it's just really because of the fact that we trying this new offense, but our offense has really been around Jaren, based off what he did last season. So that's why, for Dez, he had a down year because it's like Jaren's pretty much been our best player all year, number one option, really. So it's like Ingram. And I think what's really holding us back because of Marcus Smart not playing as much. So it's kind of like your rotation wise is like, if you don't make this move now for somebody, because we got what we need, and like you said, we do need like a legit 3-level scorer or somebody that can at least take those type of shots, because we got everything else. It's just the fact that I'm not touching that big 3. I don't think nobody else would.
That's not a big 3.
But quick question, though. Quick question. Isn't
big 3? It's just, I'm not trying to sound too biased just because that's my team, but I'm like, Desmond Bain, ever since his rookie year, his scoring average has been going up and up and up, except for this year, all because of the fact that we trying this weird new type of offense. But this offense is what got Jaren Jackson to be an all-star this year. So it's more like I'm looking at this like, if he's okay with it, but he's been okay with it now, but I'm not going to sit there and just be like, we get Ingram, but if he's out for another 2 or 3 weeks, I can't deal with that because we already got a player like Marcus Smart who's been out since the beginning of December. So I'm just like, and like I said, we have a very mediocre record of playing against good teams. Y'all mollywopped us bad. Tay, when you ask me that question, bro, I don't cuss a lot on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. When you ask me that question, my whole nigga side kicked in. I was like, what? I was so mad, and I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, bro. Like, y'all just mollywopped us so bad. And I'm just like, man, this ain't the time. So I was like, hold on, bro. Like, because I'm like, and that's the thing, bro. Like, it was just, it's not that, with Bane and whatever, just our coach got to go back to our old offensive system, expand Jaren. But I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, ever since that game, bro, like, I really didn't want to talk about basketball for a week because, like, y'all only use 6 players that game.
That's how it goes.
And I'm sitting there like, if I'm the coach, I'm like, I'm finna make you use your bench. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm good now. I just that game just man, I was nearly cussing up a storm that night. And Carl Anthony Towns talking about sassy to us. And I'm like, man, I was so mad. I'm like, yeah, there he go acting all sassy and tough on us now. I'm like, no, I was just like, no, bro. But I'm not mad for you mentioning Ingram. I just felt like if you brought this up like 3 seasons ago, then we have this, a good discussion about it. But I feel like where we at now and what we built, I'm not touching that core 3 or trying to shake things up because, like I said, you got a player that was a DPOY a few years ago and only played 38 games within 2 years. So I'm focusing on just what can you get back for Marcus Smart than trying to just, because, but I don't know, man. Like I said, this Luka trade just set everything off balance, in my opinion, because it yeah.
I wouldn't trade Bane off the strength of him averaging a career high in assists and rebounds too. Like his scoring's down, he's contributing in other ways.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
B.I. can go to Detroit or Miami or some shit. I'm not rolling with him to Memphis. Memphis does need another piece. I would try to pivot to Cam Johnson. I wouldn't give up GG for him. But
yeah. They're gonna try to pull that, but I'm just like,
I don't know, man. Swapping Bane and Ingram is like a no-brainer for me. Like I don't know. It's just that just makes you better.
If you said this like I said 3 seasons ago, like I'm not mad at that statement, but now like what we built just between those 3, I'm just like I can't risk like Jeff said, another player that's been battling injuries, and that's the thing with us. We always been injured every single season. So I'm just like, we suffer enough PTSD from injuries. So we good. So I'm just like, we got to get somebody that have no bad injury, history list. Cam Johnson or whoever, they be. So we just need somebody that just got strong durability history. For real, because Marcus Smart pissing me off now. Now I feel like Jeff.
But he ain't shoot you out enough games for you to feel like me though. Like I dealt with his shit for 9 years. Like,
oh yeah, that's true. That is very true. Yeah, that is true.
But Tay, the Knicks, y'all are 11-11 against teams 500 or better. And I remember we was talking on the side. You said you feel like y'all need like another trade for a big man. So who's that big man in mind? And we'll wrap in like the next 5 minutes.
Really, I have my eyes on Walker Kessler. Like, I'll trade anything. They can have 25 picks. Because we don't need them. I don't care about the picks at all. Yeah, that's what I want. We need a rim protector because y'all people slander Thibodeau for playing players too much. Who else are we gonna play? Like y'all were the coach. Who are we playing? You want us to go call Jamal Crawford and then come like who are we gonna play? We don't have a bench. Like that's what I don't know, man. Like we don't have a bench. We're not equipped to just be playing 12 people. Like we don't got that depth. We traded away. That's fine. That's cool. But our GM, I believe we have one of the best GMs in the league. I trust him. We will get a big. We'll make things right. Like Mitchell Robinson might be gone. We can trade Mitchell Robinson, but don't trade Mitchell Robinson and get like Jordan Clarkson or something. Then I'm gonna have a problem. But if it's gonna be Mitchell Robinson for another big, and I'm fine with that. I'll miss him. Like he's the longest tenure player on the team. Like dap him up, salute him. But that's fine. Like I'll move on. But like I would like Walker Kessler. I seen some Chris Boucher. He's kind of old though. I don't want to trade for any 30-year-olds. Nah, it's kind of risky for me. Like he's been solid, but that's not really what we need. Like we need one of them.
What about Clint Capella?
Nah, I'm not a Clint Capella guy. It's nah. You gotta like no. He just gonna be standing there like with Cat. Like how are this gonna work? And him and Cat in the same team. Like what's Clint Capella gonna be doing while like on the court?
Rebounding.
We got that. We got one of the best rebounds in the league.
I dig it, but like if Cat want to play the 4, like get on his bully ball shit.
Yeah, but not Clint Capella. He sucks. And how isn't he 30 something? I don't want that. You can go to Boston. I don't want that either. Like I want someone younger, like 22.
What 20-year-old centers is on the market though?
Nick Richards. We was talking about Nick Richards before the season started. I remember that. I would take that. I don't know what his stock is now, but anyone, just someone that's not 30 years old. Like, and I don't want none of them. I don't want no Vucevic type center. We already got that. Like, I don't want that. We got the LeBron of Vucevic's on our team. So yeah, I don't want another one of them. Like, that's great, but please don't give me 2 of them. No, thank you. Yeah, we just need a big, like really anyone. I know I have a lot of filters, but I want them to be under 30. Want them to be at a rebound, protect the rim. That's it. I don't want nobody old. Don't want no people. I don't want no big shooting threes from half court the whole game. I don't want that.
So would you take Wendell?
Yeah. He can stretch the floor. Oh yeah.
He's regressed this year.
That's true. But okay, and I don't think I said it when I was saying people slander Thibodeau. Also, he gets the best out of his players though. Every time someone touches his team, we see a whole nother level. Brunson, Randall, Cat, OG. Like you just look at everyone on our team. They get Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, like everyone on that team. You play with Thibodeau, Josh Hart. Josh Hart's a borderline all-star this year. Like the Knicks have a better record. He's all-star. Like look at everyone he's played with. Like he gets people to elevate their game. So if we did get Wendell Carter, I wouldn't have a doubt in my mind that he'd be back to normal.
His contract's pretty big, but you could probably match Mitchell Robinson with him. And from what Magic fans tell me, they cool off him. They like Go God Bitadze better.
Yeah,
so
I mean
that might be able to work.
Wendell Carter, I'll take that for sure, definitely. Because I already know what's gonna happen. He's gonna automatically he'll be healthy, and he'll play good. Like I trust my coach. I trust my GM. Trust my coach. Like if that's what we go for, I'm a trusting it. I have no reason to not. Ever since we got Leon Rose, all these moves have been great. Like they look bad at first, like the Bridges move and trading away quickly and RJ, but like he's been hitting all his shots. He's 10 for 10 right now. So whoever he trades for, it's gonna be a good move. So if it's Wendell, I'm taking it.
Wendell was a good shout out, E. Only other young player I could potentially think of, but he just signed a contract, is Jalen Smith. He's not really a big, but he can protect the rim. And
he can. He'll probably have his best season.
In 20s and ain't too many of them.
I know he'll have his best season in New York. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to have his best season in New York. Yeah, it sounds funny, but yeah, he'd probably have his best season in New York. Like he'd be a household name. That's just how it's been going. Like just look at the past few years. We done got so much, and then when they go to another team, they don't. I'm not gonna name any.
Yeah. He's been cooking in OKC.
No, he had, but there's certain individuals. I'm not even gonna do that. There's certain individuals they're not the same when they leave the New York Knicks. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. We know, but I'll leave it at that. Thibodeau gets the best out of his players. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, any final thoughts about like potential explosive trade deadline? I feel like we discussed, like we can go more in depth about the top 6 teams on the next episode. But like, any final thoughts from anybody?
Whatever team get Vucevic, just know he's going to have a Chris Bosh type role. I'm just leave it at that. You hear me, Jeff? You heard what I said, Jeff? Okay.
See, I was trying to defend you last week, brother, but he's gonna be. He could be a double guy. I'm just give him that. I ain't about to jump out the window, man. He'll be a double guy wherever he goes. I just hope he ain't on Chicago after Thursday. I'm pretty sure he hope he ain't on Chicago either.
Him and Lavine.
Yeah, I know Lavine ready to get out. He been like on personal leave for like the past week.
Yeah. I wonder if he actually gets traded. It's crazy. Luka got traded before Miles Turner. Just think about that.
Right.
Like, if you told me that, I would never believe you.
Never.
Never. He got traded before Miles Turner. Well, that's crazy, bro.
Zion didn't
Even before Zion, for Trae Young, for a lot of people.
Even the big guys, Giannis and Embiid. I would think they would get traded before Luka. Like that's insane.
Scary hours.
E, you got any final thoughts?
Yeah, we all need to sign a petition and get Mr. Stewart out the league.
No, we need a guy like him.
Black forces.
Man, he gotta really, really fucking relax. He lucky that he ain't in the NBA with David Stern, because he'd have got one of them. Do you still want to be in the league type calls? Because that nigga, he really played straight jail ball against the Pacers. Nigga got 1 point, 1 rebound, and a flagrant foul and a technical in 8 minutes. Like, bruh, 8 minutes? Like, it wasn't a quarter and a half. Like,
Yeah, he's not in the NBA to play basketball, man. Just know that.
He just there to fight.
I guess he's trying to feel like the old school bad boy Pistons who Bill and Beer and them.
Something.
Trying to be the new Charles Oakley. Like, somebody gonna swing on his ass. Like, he lucky it wasn't James Johnson.
Oh,
That nigga was on
I don't know, man. I don't know. We might be sleeping on Stewart.
I'm not
man.
sleeping on Beef Stew, but like,
he might be able to hang with him. Who knows?
The fact that he was like in a fucking coach's jacket and grills talking shit to this nigga from the bench. Like, he is just ready for whatever, yo. Like, do the Pacers and Pistons play again? I hope they do.
Probably.
Like,
I mean, they play. I feel like they play every week. They gonna play, bro. Come on.
imagine a playoff against that would be crazy.
Oh, he's definitely getting suspended in the playoff game. Somebody's gonna get under his skin. Like, Siakam seems like the most calm player ever. So the fact that he got a tech in that, like, in that thing is crazy. I never seen Siakam turn up on anybody.
Spicy P really got
the real Spicy P. Like, he ain't never turned up with nobody.
Oh no, they don't play again. Nah.
Ah, damn.
They ran out of their weekly games. Yeah, they don't play no more.
It was seem like they played every week. Yeah, like we got Indiana's 4th in the East right now, and Detroit's like 6th. Damn.
It's possible, bro. It's definitely possible. They just gotta get to 5 probably.
Who's the 5th seed? Milwaukee?
Yeah.
I don't see them passing the Bucks. As much as I don't like them, like I think Giannis is gonna keep them up there.
Oh, Giannis, no. He ain't finna let them fall off any more further than that.
Yeah, that's why they got to make a move. They let Indiana pass them up. No disrespect to Indiana. I like Indiana more than other people do. They're 11-2 in their last like 13 games. They've been cooking, but
yeah,
Milwaukee got a little too much. That duo shouldn't be behind Indiana, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because trying to trade Miles Turner because I don't know.
I don't think they should at this point, man. They don't have any other center.
Because I heard that they didn't want to pay him. That's what I heard.
You gotta let this year ride out. Like they had like backup centers, and it would make sense. But Wiseman towards Achilles and Isaiah Jackson towards Achilles.
Yeah,
I'll be more of a 4 than a 5.
Yeah, like you only got Thomas Bryant there. Like Nah, I'm just gonna keep Miles Turner the rest of the year, bro.
Yeah.
Unless I get like a front court player back.
Vucevic.
Oh, please. They would drop in the rankings, please. Maybe a playing team.
I mean, I'll say this: if a team offers a first round pick for Miles and they're able to swing Gucci, man, it would drop defensively for sure. But I don't know, like if I'm letting go of Miles, I need a competent big man back.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it.
But then you say that they're gonna be like, yo, it's just no point in trading. You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna be trading the same kind of thing. So, yeah, he's probably stuck on the Pacers at least for this year.
I think so. Like the two backups got hurt. So
yeah,
and that's what you just said. Say that's how I kind of felt about with the Lakers trading AD. I didn't think it was gonna be Luka, but I'm like, we understand about the future, but like, if we talk about the present, I'm just like, you gonna let go of AD, you're gonna need somebody similar to AD defensively, because he's very versatile. And I'm just like I've been saying, he's been one of his healthiest seasons since last season. So I'm just like, you got Luka offensively, cool. Defensively, you're gonna have to still guard and protect the paint.
Yeah, they believe in Jared Vanderbilt.
I'm about to say, AD was like one of the two best defenders on that team.
He was.
He was the best for sure.
He was the best.
A lot.
He was coming up a lot of fuckery.
Yeah.
He definitely was.
So,
yeah,
shit. I guess they depended on Jared Vanderbilt and DSF and DFS and shit. Who else?
but who gonna guard Jokic?
I mean, they ain't had nobody before.
Yeah, they ain't had no one anyway. But now
Even
Jared Vanderbilt. That's all they got.
Hey, he about to bury him under the basket. He was already averaging like 30 against them niggas. He probably averaged like 38.
Yeah, Luka gonna kill the Mavs every single time they play. He gonna give them 52 every time.
Hey, I could what they played this month on the 25th, right?
Yeah, February 25th. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, when I say I'm gonna block everybody from them and focus on that game, I don't want nobody calling me.
That's money day.
I'm
50 on Luka, 7 threes, 50 points.
I'm taking the over.
That's money day.
Oh, like that game finna feel like an actual championship type game, because, like I said, both players were looking AD. No one saw this coming, so like now they feel like, okay, once we, because I'm like, this trade, dog, like it still haunts me a little bit, because I'm like, a franchise player, and then you let go another player that's pretty much just been helping out LeBron, but it's like I feel like it's more what is going on with the front offices than what it is the players itself, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around, like, this dude just took out to the finals last season. So, and I'm just like, I guess they're trying to compare the Zion situation, worry about his weight and the discipline. So, I mean, if that's truly the full case, then I can see it in a way, because if Luka not going to, better himself, losing weight, and be more disciplined, and you trying to win championships or trying to win a championship, I mean, I'd rather, go ahead and just be bold and just let him go, because, I mean, shoot. And then, probably Bron got one more year left in him, because the dude never really been hurt his career. I mean, the only injury he had was a groin injury when he first came to the Lakers.
I'm saying, do we even know that he has 1 year left? He might play till he's 70, bro. Like, who knows?
His durability is insane, because I'm like, all the greats had, significant injuries, but him, he just had a that season where he sat out for a long time, he could have been came back. But I mean, that's when they had
it was no point. It wasn't, they sucked, it was no point.
Yeah, it was no point. Yeah. So I was just like, that groin injury was a little bit too. So I'm just like, but my thing is, the reason why on my TikTok I gave the trade grade a B-, because I'll say this: when in a playoff setting, when it gets real intense, when teams starting like playing this blitz type defense, Luka is known to have bad attitudes on the court. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with LeBron being, the ego that he has, are you gonna tolerate that in the playoff setting? Even though as great as Luka is and everything, and for LeBron's sake, trying to win one more championship, now you gotta change, how Luka mindset, his attitude, and stuff like that. Because I mean, we seen in the finals as he don't get certain foul calls, he's gonna be talking referees the whole game. Now you got two players finna do the same exact thing. That's gonna be insane. But I'm just sitting here like, that's the thing. I'm just like, it's good, but then it's like you still gotta have your concerns because I'm like, it ain't like LeBron from 5 years ago. Like, so
Ron still spend that million on his body though.
that we were just talking about that. Yeah, we just talked about this. I'm just like, I'm just sitting here and like, bro, like, I get, with the future, definitely that they won in that regard, but right now, and then he's back from a calf injury. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying it's gonna be a big part, but I'm just sitting here and like, I don't know, man. I just gotta see when they play, when they play together, because that's basically almost similar players. Just Luka, I guess you could say, is a better shooter than LeBron and a better play. Well, I ain't gonna say better playmaker, but
Yeah, brother Nico's job is on the clock. Like, black GMs already don't get a long leash. The fact that you traded like a player of Luka's caliber, he got like 2 years max.
He's trying to sabotage the franchise, bro. That's what that was, man.
That's what it looked like. Like, you at least talk to your coach about it. Like, before you trade somebody of Luka's fucking caliber, talk to the coach about it. Talk to the player. Like, you want to send a text after you traded him, costing him $30 million in the Supermax. It's like so many fucked up things Nico Harrison did. And then on Twitter, they was saying Nico Harrison was the guy that fucked up Steph going to Nike because he called him Seth and he brought up the same presentation for KD.
Wow.
So he's not a good decision maker historically.
Good grief. But, and that's the thing. I'm like, so what? It's so baffling because I'm like, I know Mark Cuban's sitting there looking like, what the is going on? I'm just sitting there
Cuban
like,
never did this shit, man. He never would have traded him, ever.
I invested this kid to be the future, and you pulled this stunt. And then for the Lakers, it's just like, did anyone talk to AD or to someone like, because I'm like, he just put up a 40 and 20 night a few nights ago, and I'm just sitting here like, y'all, but they still what? I think they're the fourth seed in the conference.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like, we get with the future and everything, but in the present moment, what was your real reason to let go of AD and y'all still top 4 or 5 team in the West? So it's kind of
Luka, man. Like, it's just
no,
you got an opportunity to get a 25-year-old, 5-time All-NBA first-team player.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Like,
I just wouldn't think like to hurry up and let go of AD like that though. Like, I probably would have been like, "Are you serious?" Because if I'm the Lakers, like, you sure you want to do this?
That's what he asked him. That's what makes it worse. Nico said out his own mouth, like, he asked me, like, "Are you serious? Are you sure?"
We're in the same conference and you want to do this? Like, bro, and that's the
Pelinka didn't do nothing wrong, man. Like, I don't blame Pelinka at all. And Lakers fans need to stop acting like he don't be making no moves. They give him a lot of shit, but after this move, they really shouldn't give him no more shit.
I'm not mad. It's just I just feel like, damn, like AD just, did this a few nights ago, and then it's like out of the blue.
He was hurt too, though. He got hurt like right after.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably his only 6 games where he got hurt. So it ain't like he's just been injured all season.
Right.
I'm just sitting there and like, dang, bro, like, I've been at my healthiest, And then on top of that, the reason why they haven't won championships because AD was playing the 5. So now that's why I feel like him going to Dallas, he's gonna have to turn up and make that unibrow a little bit thicker up here. And then it just, do something with it. Cause I'm like, bro, like, if I'm AD, like, I'm going from LA to Dallas. So I'm like, I'm coming out with some type of revenge. Cause Who gonna guard AD? Who gonna stop him in LA?
LeBron.
I almost cussed you out, Tay. I almost cussed you out, bro. I almost cussed you out. What? Who?
Well, it'll definitely be interesting. I'm looking forward to that February 25th matchup. We'll have part 2 trade deadline report probably this Thursday. That's what I'm thinking about doing the next episode. So, final thoughts, Tay?
Shout out Josh Howard.
Oh God.
Shout out to Marquise Daniels. E.
Yeah.
Jay Boogie.
All right. I'm gonna get my shot. Shout out to my boy Jay Huff Tough.
Oh my goodness.
I got
You
to.
got smelled for the dunk
Hey,
contest.
hey, hype me up, bro. Hey. Oh, Jay Huff Tough. Shout out to my boy.
But yeah, man, we'll have part 2 coming through on Thursday, trade deadline reaction, because it's going to be a crazy one. De'Aaron Fox probably going to go to San Antonio most likely. I don't know if there's another team that swoops in. Like Houston might put together a package, but they say they good. They want to roll with the young boys.
They got to. They got to. I'm not missing that. Yeah, they got to.
Especially
Miami,
at this point.
yeah. Miami, they might hop in, make a little something shake. I would do that. I would try to get Butler to Sacramento, try to flip that shit.
Ooh, him and DeRozan together. Ugh.
I mean, if I'm Pat Riley, I don't care at this point. Like,
No,
just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because if this was like last decade trying to pair the DeRozan and Butler, it would have worked. But now, no.
It's gonna be a very close mid-range area. They
Move,
both
man.
elbows.
I'm on my block. Go to the
But yeah, I definitely think Fox is gone because the Kings been slumping ever since like that trade news came out. They was playing well, but now they're slumping. So I'm definitely intrigued. So we'll report back to you guys on Thursday, hopefully with some more trades. But appreciate you guys.
For sure, man. Finna cop me a Vucevic jersey and send it to say.
Please no.
Oh yeah, follow the Hoop Panel on all platforms. We finally getting the IG going. Got it on TikTok, YouTube going, Twitter is going pretty well. Jay Boo, you want to shout out your pages real quick?
Yeah, follow me on TikTok, JBoogie1998. It's right there in the name handle. And also follow my YouTube, J Club Sports. And follow the Hoop Panel, y'all. Follow us, most definitely. We up on the rise, so follow us. No doubt about it.
Tay, any pages you want to shout out?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, Tejon Archive. It's right here. Any social media, it's all the same.
Yeah, same with Easy. You want to do a final shout out? Any pages you got marinating?
Oh well, follow me on all the socials. You feel me? Super cool, easy, big jersey. You already know.
All right, we out of here, man.
So,